Welcome to Gentleman Gaming. This is going to be my first ever ARK commentary video. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, don't expect it to be perfect, but I'll get there. So yeah, we've got two teams here. You've got KFaM from 279, who are the second team to LFAM, who is 279's most powerful alliance. And then their opponent today is TR2 from Kingdom 254. And same again, it's like a second team of their main alliance. So yeah, it's second team versus second team, so it'll be quite interesting. I think one issue I've noticed, obviously I'm in TT in 279 and we have TDS, which is our second team. And you know, it's always like different players each match. You know, some come in, some come out, some aren't available. So it's hard to find the rhythm and the teamwork within the second team. So obviously in TT, our main team, you know, it's pretty much guaranteed that 6, 7, 8 out of the 10 players on each flank and our middle team are going to be the same for each match. And, you know, we rotate a little bit, but yeah, it's quite difficult in these second teams to find that rhythm and teamwork, and putting the strategy together, you know, with different people each time. It is difficult. Yeah, we'll see how we get on. Yeah, I won't be too harsh, but I'll be honest. You know, when I see things, there is a few mistakes, and I've got a theory of why it happens, and that's, you know, muscle memory from KVK. You know, let's compare like the altar, one of the altars, to a flag in KVK. In KVK, you're not going to be swarming that flag, are you? You're going to be fighting in the open field around and outside it. So I think sometimes players, they should be swarming the objective and swarming the building rather than fighting in the open field outside and around it. And especially when we're defending a structure as well, like just swap out your troops and just hold the building. Not even if you buy 5 seconds or 3 seconds, that could get like a full infantry march. You know, it'll make it rather than not make it if you hold it just that few extra seconds. So yeah, we'll see how we get on. So yeah, gates have opened. I've got the T1 coming out. One thing I noticed here is it's one troop. So the problem with tier 1 is you can't jump in that caravan because it's like you're gathering. So you jump in, you get your one troop load of resource, and then it pops you back out, heading back home. I think with a tier 1, you can't have one. You need a chunk, like 100, 500,000, whatever. So then you can jump the caravans. So yeah, I'm not recording my voice live while I'm watching it. I'm watching this back and recording. See, I was at the start, so I always have a little look at the caravan path, because you know you could jump to get to the obelisks faster. But yeah, they're going through the outpost. I was just looking around the back there. There was like 4 caravans. With hasty departure, it could have been quicker than jumping in the outpost first. But then obviously it's only one tier 1, so don't even have the option of jumping caravans. Same on the other side. You see the caravans were lined up nicely towards the obelisk. I think Wizard there, what's that, 1,000? The Wizard could have jumped in caravan, outpost, caravan, obelisk kind of thing, just to get there as quick as possible. It looks like red team, they probably did that. That's why their obelisk, you can see on the mini map at the top right, that's why they've took theirs faster. They're probably caravan hopping. I think I also checked the rallies as well that were coming out. that they weren't full. They were missing a march on each of the rallies at the start, which is always, even in TT, we have that problem, and it's so annoying. It looks like they're doing some enemy outpost harassment here, sending some troops down to reset the outposts at the start, the red team. I think I checked out the rallies in a second, but each team are only doing 2 rallies. It's not like normally I'd see a lot of red lines here, but it looked like quite a passive start from a red team. I'm just checking now all the buildings, see if they've got people heading to each one. Because yeah, you want to have something there ready in place for when the structure opens to get the 3 minutes ticking as soon as you can. But yeah, they've got their obelisk well defended, but I don't think there's an incoming rally, so yeah, move forward. Nice one. Cheeky little. I think yeah, he was coming down to try and snag a building. It doesn't really matter, like, it's not a march that can hold the building, but at least cause some distraction and disruption for a few seconds. It looks pretty good. They're getting all their marches in position, ready for when the building's open. We've got a rally here. So this rally, it wasn't full, and obviously the garrison is full. So you know it's about 1.2 against 1.5. So yeah, it was always it's always going to struggle. But they did do an interesting thing here, because while I was watching this live, I was like, disband, 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 because you know you're going to lose. Like, you could use those marches to cause some disruption up there. And one thing I've thought about for the future, you can disband that rally and you can block their teleports, because you know that obelisk is going to convert over to being occupied, and then the red team can teleport in. But yeah, I think what blue did, they disbanded the rally, which was the right play, and then I think they went towards the Shrine of Life. But if you look, like, they could have positioned at the front. So if you click on the obelisk, it's got the circle. They could have positioned their armies at the front of the circle to block their teleports. That would have been a really smart play. Really smart play. So look now, they're teleporting in. They did block one on the edge in between those two. But yeah, they could have put their armies there and forced red to teleport in efficiently. So like they did, that guy that just teleported in there, he was slightly blocked by that Minamoto, I think. But yeah, if they'd put their 5 armies along the front there, that would have been amazing. That's something I'm going to, strategy-wise, think about for the future in TT's matches. Blocking the teleports, because it could mess them up later on. You know, if they're teleporting 15 on each flank to each obelisk, if the initial teleporters are teleporting inefficiently, then it could mean that later on they can't fit 15 castles in that circle. So yeah, quite interesting that. This was the other rally, so that was nice. That was nice. So they've at least reset the timer on there, but red did get their 5 teleported. But it will distract them and disrupt them for, you know, because those armies now are sat there thinking, right, what are we doing? Rather than moving up the field. So yeah, that was a nice play there by KFaM. Yeah, like I said, passive start from red. They didn't push KFaM's altar. So I got Licky here, coming to intercept the rally. But infantry is not really going to catch them. Might get a couple little hits though. He'll make it there in time to save it, so no worries. See that one march there, that Pelagius fighting alone against 4 or 5. I think the main thing, if you're gonna be pushing the open field, you have to do it as a team. You have to do it as a group. Like don't go by yourself. Like be on Discord, say to the people around you, yo, let's move up. We're pushing the enemy altar. Come with me. Like, never go alone. Yeah, nicely defended here. Well, one other thing, so you're swarming the rally down here. What you want to do is swarm that rally to the point where your building's going to win, and then stop swarming. Because swarming all the way to the end, that Guan Alex is just getting home quicker, and that Shrine of Life can just be rallied again quicker. So just little things like this, like in KVK, that would be, cool, nice one, good job. But in ARK, you just want to swarm it to the point where your building is going to win. There was no enemy reinforcements there to reinforce the rally. So, yeah, just manage the enemy rallies, manage them. You don't need to swarm it all the way down. So, a good start by KFaM. They got the early lead on the points per minute. They've got a couple red outposts you can see on the top right. That's an interesting skill as well. They're using Relentless Siege. It popped so quickly that I couldn't fully read. But yeah, I don't know about that skill. Not too sure that's the right play, the right pick. But yeah, very good start. Very good start by KFaM. And we've got a minute 40 seconds for the ARK. I should go have a look in a second, hopefully. Ooh, this is a classic maneuver. Take the enemy Shrine of War and then flank the middle. It looks like KFaM are unawares as to what's behind them. No. But yeah, I love myself doing that maneuver. This sort of time, or what was it, 1 minute 40, getting the enemy Shrine of War and then flanking the middle. That's really, really good play by Red. And this Saladin, like the Saladin, it's going to lose. Stop swarming, go to the middle. But yeah, so now these guys have to get the Shrine of War. They're disrupted by that instead of heading to the middle. So they've got to do that first, then go to the middle. But with ARK spawning in just over 30 seconds, it's a bit tight on timing now. It's all about that timing. So like about 4 minutes before the ARK spawns, you want to have strategies ready for that couple minute window. You're defending your Shrine of War, not letting the enemy take it, and then pushing middle, not letting them flank, but then also trying to do your own flank on their Shrine of War. Like these guys, they've been sat in the middle for quite a long time, like a good few minutes. So that they could have been pushing the enemy Shrine of War, and you coordinate that with a rally on that flank. So you're there in position for when your rally hits the enemy shrine of war, and then you swarm it down, flank the middle. It's a great play. A lot of good teams. And this was interesting because obviously they got flanked from behind and they're starting to carry it towards the red side. Because obviously blue have got the enemy middle outpost. I'm just looking at this guy because I was like, open field fighting there. You know that there's an objective here in the middle. You've got the Shrine of War, which is an objective, and you've also got the Ark. They're fighting by that Shrine of War. Yeah, he's kind of, he or she, I don't know, sorry, but it's kind of preventing all those troops going to the middle, which I guess might be like what they're trying to achieve there, but I don't know. It's difficult. It's difficult to coordinate these things. So I think here they like the Shrine of War. I'm guessing it was not many troops in there because the red team took the Shrine of War and then they went to the middle. It looks like KFaM are waiting for a rally on the Shrine of War. But I think in that you got to just swarm it back quickly. There might only be 500, 600,000 troops. Obviously, I don't know. I'm just speculating, but could have maybe swarmed that back quicker instead of waiting for a rally. Yeah, this is how it's done. Look, got the rally hitting and then the swarm. That's a nice play by Thanos. See, I like what Red did here. You know, they could have chased the Ark, but they're just holding that line. So any blue reinforcements coming up have to go through them. And, you know, the armies that were marching this way with the Ark are getting picked off now. It's quite a nice play there. What you can do in that position is, you know, you let the enemy pick it up, kill that army, let the enemy pick it up, kill that army, and then eventually, you know, they haven't got any left. So, yeah, and an archer rally on a Cav garrison, and then that player is killing the Charles instead of swarming the objective. Yeah, just these little things. Like in KVK, obviously you're not going to be swarming if it's a flag. I think it's just that the muscle memory from fighting from KVK carries into ARK. Like, I don't know. I'm not sure. Yeah, on the skills, what I normally advise for my main team and also the second team is the two march speed ones: Valiant Stand, Divine Aid, War Drums, and Mystical Formation. I think in a close game, like Tear Down's pretty good as well, and Bog Down, but I don't know. I do like the march speed and also the War Drums and Mystical Formation for the middle. You know, I think if the flanks know what they're doing, you know, that they can hold their buildings, and with what we do in the middle team, we can help them take the enemy structures. So yeah, but Divine Aid is for when you're like, oh crap, caught out of position. No, not Divine Aid. Sorry, Valiant Stand. When you're like caught out of position, like, oh crap. But yeah, I think what I'll do is I won't talk the whole way through. I'll probably do till maybe halfway or 20 minutes to go, and then I'll probably put some music for the end. I think that's what I'll do. Still getting used to all this, so the first of many, I hope. I'd like to do at least one of these every fortnight. I'm also going to record our TT matches, but I don't know if I'm going to make them public yet. So what I might do is make them private, build them all up, and then after Osiris League, release them all. So yeah, it's not like I've got loads of subscribers and viewers where, you know, like potential future Osiris League opponents are going to see TT's matches, but you never know. So yeah, red got the ARK there. So they're now in the lead, and they've also got a massive points per minute. Like, yeah, I shook the screen there because, you know, that there was a rally on the Shrine of War, and, you know, that open field fighting, they should have gone to support the rally rather than keep fighting there. So yeah, red are really, they had a slow start, but it looks like they're just a bit more coordinated in what they're doing on the map. But blue had a really good start, strong start. But yeah, red have definitely got the momentum now. I wish you could turn off these. You see, going across screen, Governor Ho's asphalt is now the general. I wish you could turn that off. See how quickly those red teleports are used up. Use one. So yeah, I do like using Divine Aid twice. So you do it about 9, 10, 11 minutes in, and then you want to be doing it after the first arc, about 8, 9 minutes after you use it for the first time. So obviously it's an 8-minute cooldown on Divine Aid. So using it twice early on does give you momentum in the middle game. But it depends how the first arc goes. Like, really, you want to be with the strategy. You know, the first arc is well coordinated, so you can get the arc hopefully without using too many skills. Like, you could use one, like a little march speed one, that's 2 energy, and then you can still then save energy for using Divine Aid for the second time. That's normally what I like to do. If you coordinate the first arc well, and then yeah, you can use Divine Aid for a second time quite quickly. Also, you know, depending on how the start goes, you could just give up the first arc. Well, there's no harm in that. You know, if you're winning the points per minute and you're doing well on the flanks, and your opponent are just crazy amount of numbers in the middle, like, yeah, you want to distract them and disrupt them, and you can do that with outpost rallies just to try and get a few of the opponent's armies like to turn around from the middle and head towards the outpost. Because what you'll get is if you leave them in the middle, they'll end up coming your end, and they could flank your Shrine of War or your altar, or start hitting your outposts. And that's why I always like to have like our 3 outposts. I always like to have them full with infantry, like with a decent, like a Richard YSG or Charles Richard or something like that. Just so if they do try and hit them, you know, they're defended at the start there. But you can see 4 minutes before arc, all those red guys heading towards the middle. It's good timing. And it looked like they were trying to do the Shrine of War move again. But it looked like these armies are just a bit slow. I think there's one there with Siege, which is a bit of a mistake. But yeah, I think that rally, it's distracting and disrupting. But I think it would have been better to rally back one of the altars. But it is doing a job of disruption and distracting. And it's a good time to do it as well, like 3 minutes before the ARK spawns. I was just looking to see if anyone was farming. I always do that kind of as a habit when I'm playing. Just have a little look, and then I might like rally a couple enemy outposts and like with a Belisarius bybars or something, go and kill a few of their farmers. Razor Rebels push here was pretty crazy. I was watching it thinking, whoa, 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 whoa. But she did manage to, like, they just kept running. They just kept running from her. It was crazy. But yeah, I don't know if I would have, I think if you're going to do it, you have to get everyone to go with you and just hold that line where the caravan is. I don't know, like you can see King there coming up behind Razor. He did that question mark, like, what are you doing? So I don't know. It did push them all back 2 minutes before the ARK, so it was a good time to do it. But yeah, I don't get her move to go to the outposts. I don't understand that play. Because the ARK's spawning in less than 2 minutes, so you don't want to be leaving the middle. So yeah, they did good there, red, like I was saying earlier. Like, don't swarm the enemy rally. They just swarmed that down to a point of winning, and then just left it. They all stopped swarming, moved on, started going towards the middle, and they held that Attila Takeda there for like a good 3 minutes. Like, you can, if you refresh your marches from the structure you're doing that strategy on, you can hold a rally there. Like, I've seen an Attila Takeda being stuck at a Shrine of Life when KFaM played against P245, Legend Ronnie's alliance, and there was a guy for KFaM defending the Shrine of Life, and literally Ronnie's Attila Takeda was stuck there for like at least 8 minutes. Like, it's not even an exaggeration. Like, at least 8 minutes, it was stuck there. That was great play. When I saw KFaM do that, I was like, whoa! I was like, oh, I have to copy that. Okay, so I think I'm gonna stop recording my voice now. I think I've put enough tips and advice in there. I'm shaking my screen there because I'm like, put your tier 1 in. Oh, the ARK, get the ARK. Like, he's got his Lancelot. He's obviously double tapped the commander icons on the right, or gone to attack and it's selected all. But yeah, you have to drag your ARK carry, and then picking it up from the wrong side as well. But yeah, luckily Razor was alive to what was going on and picked it up first on the right side and is moving it now. Yeah, it looks pretty comfortable ARK. So yeah, I think I'm going to stop my voice now. I'm quite new to all this, and I don't want to kill my voice straight away. I'm going to have to like work it out and train it up and make it stronger. I was just trying to reset the graphics so I could see full armies again, but it wasn't quite working. But yeah, anyway, nice one. Hope you enjoyed it anyway. I tried to put a bit of insight and some tips and advice and stuff like that. But yeah, I'll probably shut up waffling now and put some music on. So yeah, nice one. I'll do another one at some point if like Pokemon or Hose or KFaM want me to do this again, or like I would like to do TDS next. But yeah, if anyone wants me to do this for them, just drop me a PM and I'll sort it. Alright, nice one. Cheers, guys.